Tough, disappointing loss on Saturday against a good Syracuse football team. We played very undisciplined with self-inflicted wounds, penalties, turnovers, lack of explosives on offense, but also giving up tons of explosives on defense, not being able to get off the field on third and fourth down in critical situations, and a lot of the things that we've talked about and stressed as a team. So that's on me. My responsibility to make sure that we're prepared and ready to go and play well. We did not play to our standard. Clearly falls on me, and we will get that fixed moving forward. I know our guys are challenged this week. I'll share a little bit of what I shared with our team, in our locker room after the loss. They were disappointed because they knew we beat ourselves more than anything else, and how we played, the mistakes that we made. But I was proud of them for playing for 60 minutes. We did not end the half well. It was a bad way to end a half and a bad half of football for us. And there were, some looks on the eyes of guys that, starts looking around. And I really challenged them at halftime to play hard, play to our standard for 60 minutes. And I was proud of the way that they did that. I thought they did an excellent job. There was no quit. There was no back down. Didn't matter the score. They continued to play and fight, and so really proud of their effort. And really, we talked about our core values. It didn't show up on Saturday. Effort, attitude, toughness, and discipline. I thought we played with great effort. I thought our attitude was excellent. I challenged the offense with we were going to take the football and come out and start fast and go down and try to get some momentum and score points. We did that. I thought we played with good physicality and toughness. What we lacked on Saturday was the discipline, and they know it, I know it, and we will get it cleaned up. But I think that we've got a bunch of guys that fight in that locker room, play hard for each other, are committed to putting in the work during the week, which shows up on Saturdays. And really, that's what we've talked about is how we prepare is how we will play on Saturdays. So really like the day of preparation today, the focus, and the mindset as we're moving forward.
Kirk Ferentz, coach defense, is kind of a nightmare for anybody. What do you see out of them so far from their two games, and how do you attack it to find some success?
Yeah, this is a really good football team. They're nationally ranked. It's a great environment there with a tough crowd. Another tough crowd there, which creates a competitive advantage. They are disciplined. They're tough. They play hard, and they do not beat themselves. They are very simple and sound in what they do, and play it really well. Coach Ferentz has done a great job. They are always tough defensively. They've got really good players on both sides of the football, and so we're going to have to bring our best game and give our best.
Yeah, along those lines, they haven't given up a ton of points this year, and they also haven't scored a ton of points this year. They're going to play grinded-out games. So you talk to your guys about how precious every possession is going to be in that kind of scenario, and how you guys want to make quality decisions based on every time you have the ball.
Yes, we have to maximize every possession. One of the things that we've talked about, I've said a bunch here, is having a one-snap focus and mentality so that I can give my best and my all on that play, and not worry about what happened the last play, whether it was positive or negative. I think that applies to this week of preparation and also this game. We do have to maximize every possession. They're really good on defense. They don't give up a ton of points, and they're great at scoring defense. On offense, they're big and physical up front. The quarterback has done a really nice job putting points on the board this year in the first two games. The run game is solid, big tight ends, and playmakers at the receiver position.
And playing a Big Ten team around here, that says something to kids that go to Western Michigan to follow Western Michigan. The Big Ten means something. Playing in the Big Ten against the Big Ten, talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity, one that our guys are excited about this challenge. They understand the history and tradition of Iowa, what a great opportunity that this is for us and for them. And as much as anything, they know we didn't play well enough last week, and they are excited to go out and prove again that's not who we are and not up to our standard, and play better football.
Just one more for me. The idea that Toledo is the next game, and that is a conference game, and that means a lot. Then talk about the mindset of not looking ahead, but also knowing it is what it is, and then Toledo's out there, and you want to prepare for that conference season also at the same time.
Yeah, I can't tell the players one snap focus and be myself thinking about Toledo. I'm worried about Iowa and really Tuesday's practice.
Coach Austin Hentz is your leading receiver. He seems to be enjoying it out there and playing well. You can see it on his face. You can see it in his play. What's your thoughts of Austin?
Yeah, Austin has done an excellent job. I thought, he had a nice game against Syracuse. Led us in production at the receiving position. Did a nice job in the run game as well. He's flying around, having a ton of fun being on the field, which is exciting for him to see. He was also a captain for us, and he's been one of our leaders in how he works every single day.
And then Tate Halleck's had 2 really good games. He's appears to be kind of a leader back there for you.
Yes, again, Tate led us in tackles for the second game in a row. He is a leader, makes a ton of our calls and communication on the back end. Again, captain in this game or the last game for us because of how he's worked and what he's done.
You played 2 quarterbacks in the second half. What did you see out of their play?
Yeah. We have to be better at all positions. I think when you talk about all 3 quarterbacks, we did not play winning football well enough to win. There were some good things. There were, definitely some things that we have to clean up from all 3 of those guys. We have to be more consistent at the quarterback position. We've challenged our quarterbacks with, being efficient, staying on track with efficient first and second downs, being able to move the chains on third downs, and then execute the offense within the critical situations without turnovers. And scoring points. So we've got to be better around them, whether it's run game, up front with the O-line, or the playmaker position when we throw the ball, but they have to be more consistent as well.
On that first play or I guess it was the second play to Jalen Buckley, what worked right on that particular play that he could go 75 for a touchdown?
Yeah, I mean, it really took all 11 on that play doing their job. I showed that play to the team and really highlighted all the other 10 guys on the field. I mean, Jalen did an excellent job bursting the finish and really finishing that play so it's not a long explosive. It's a touchdown. But so did Sambucci did a great job blocking on that play. Malik was on the opposite side blocking and running down the field. The O-line did an excellent job moving the front. We caught him in a particular blitz, and we were able to get it identified, blocked up, and hit the crease.
And in the second half, you only gave up 3 points. What did you see out of your guys on both offense and defense in the second half that hopefully can help you moving forward?
Yeah, they showed a ton of heart, just how we came out and continued to play. I think most guys will look at the scoreboard and human nature wants to kind of give in or give up. They did not do that, so we showed a ton of heart and grit. I thought we played simple, sound, and just did our job. We played more disciplined in the second half, and they did a nice job on both sides of the ball.
Being a former wide receiver, coaching wide receivers, when you show a play like that, how important is it to get that group to buy in that, to be successful at running the football, they're going to have to be able to block downfield?
Yeah, I think it's great for our whole team to see that because we obviously all see the what the offensive line does on the run play. We see Jalen, our running backs when they score touchdowns on run plays. But again, it takes all 11. So whether it's tight ends, receivers, the quarterback holding the fake on the backside, everybody's critical. They've done a nice job. Coach Kosh and Coach Reed have done an excellent job emphasizing those habits in practice, and so we've built those habits. And again, what we do during the week shows up on game day, and that was another reason to point that out.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.